How's it going, listeners? Today we are going to be going over E3 2021.
Let's go.
You were like looking all over the place.
I was.
But that's okay. We're still getting used to the camera.
Kind of like that though.
Yeah. How's it going, listeners?
Imagine.
Just head all over the place the entire time. You know those people that talk with their entire body? It's so weird.
Oh yeah.
Like they throw
Italians
their
or
arms
whatever.
around. Yeah, Italians or just other people in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Like, how do you respond to that?
I don't know.
You're like sitting there awkwardly
weird.
staring at them.
Sometimes, do you ever get like self-aware when you're talking, and then like you realize that your arms are just like straight down, and you're just like,
Or in an awkward position.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. You almost like wish that you weren't self-aware of it, because then you start thinking about it and then
Yeah.
overthinking about it.
I hate it when you're talking to someone that maintains direct eye contact the entire
It's
time.
So yeah,
Like
that's
they never
really
look away, and you're
awkward.
like,
You're like stop.
Well, there was that one time that in the previous podcast, I just kept staring at you.
yeah, that's what we're
I-
referring to.
Yeah, I know. It was just weird. I don't know why I was doing it, but
Sometimes it's the same thing with eye contact though. Like sometimes if I'm self-aware of how much eye contact I'm making, I don't know. I start thinking about it. Then I'm like, am I making too much eye contact? And then it
Yeah.
gets weird.
and then when you're not making enough eye contact,
yeah, it's like
you're just like,
just like looking
know, it's
every
weird.
at the person. Yeah,
Our podcast schedule has been so messed up lately.
we're like 2.5
It's like-
weeks late or
no,
something.
it's like 3.
It's been a while.
It's
yeah.
like it's like the 4th week.
well, we were gonna
past
record
3.
last week, but Jay,
I completely lost my voice.
And
you
then the
sound
week
like
before,
like a
you
40-year-old smoker.
Yeah.
you slept until 2:30.
You outed him
And
on
so-
the podcast.
Yeah.
I was gonna focus on Jay's voice.
Nah.
Well, my alarms didn't even go off.
Did they though?
They didn't. No, they
Sometimes
didn't.
mine do that
unless
too, though.
unless I slept through them.
I
was,
sleep
like,
through
so
my
tired
alarms.
that
It
it
shows
didn't-
on your phone if you slept through them.
Yeah, I probably
Mm.
did.
If it says you just missed an alarm, so I don't know. I don't really know.
We should have a system where like, if I sleep through, then someone like comes to my house and like,
Kills you.
or they add that.
We,
That would motivate you
I'm
to
like-
get up.
if you don't
Just been
text
texting you,
back,
if you don't respond, like
I know, but texting never like works though.
My
If you
phone,
call, maybe.
people text me and the alarm are basically the same sound
Yeah.
almost. So it wouldn't help really.
you know, like when you get a text and you kind of just like you don't click on it, but you just kind of throw it like to
Swipe
the
it.
side, and then you forget about it, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"I texted you," and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh
Well,
wait,
you do that a
did."
lot.
I do that a lot. I just
I'll leave
I do
text
that sometimes.
in my
yeah.
notification bar because I need to respond later on, like if I'm busy. But sometimes I forget that they're there.
Yeah.
And I scroll down like, oh, I need to respond to this.
Mhm.
you
I don't
do
know,
that a
I-
lot, too. You guys are both of you are horrible at texting back.
I
Yeah.
don't
I'm
like
pretty-
texted you last night, you
texting.
didn't text
I'm
me
pretty
until
good
this
at.
morning.
I'm decent at it. Just because I usually have my phone there and it takes me like 10 seconds to reply, so I'm just like, I'll just do it now. And, like,
Yeah.
I keep my phone away from me a lot of times.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at texting since I got this new phone because my old phone was.
Well, you gotta
really,
scream at it.
I literally had to tell it to shut off.
You're the one who super glued it.
Hey, that was my fault. Yeah, literally, that was.
Hey, that was my fault.
That was my fault.
Hey, don't take credit for that. That's my fault.
So what did you guys think about E3 this year?
Most of it was boring.
Yeah.
I
There
watched.
were a
just-
couple ones that I didn't like.
Like my favorite one was the Bethesda Microsoft one though.
Yeah.
That one had the most.
Was
that
that
was
the
stuff
first
that-
one?
Really the only good
One
one.
of the first
I mean,
days, yeah.
in my opinion. A lot of people would like the Nintendo one and the
the
Bandai
Nintendo
Namco.
one was so boring.
But
It was
You know
so
what's
I'm not
annoying.
into those.
Nintendo always has to like kill a character when they
Yeah.
do like a announcement or E3 or whatever, like Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I think in the last one Mario like he didn't die, but like well he did, but I don't
Was
know.
that what the one with Steve?
No. Oh wait, no. I think it was the one before that. Ripley. Not Ripley. What am I
Oh.
thinking? Not Ripley. That's from.
I thought that was a
Aliens.
dragon.
Well, yeah,
Is that the name of the dragon?
I thought so.
I mean
Ridley.
Ridley. Okay, I said Ripley.
This last
know what I'm
one,
thinking.
the Tekken character killed threw all the Smash Bros characters into the
I actually
volcano.
played Tekken.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. And he threw Kirby off, and I think like Kirby like.
Oh, it was
flew.
more than
Oh.
just Kirby.
Well,
It was
yeah, it
like
was like-
it was like most of the characters. He just.
What
threw
about all the
off.
ones that could fly?
Well, that's Kirby.
Kirby flew away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's other ones that can fly indefinitely, right?
I don't know if he threw those. I don't know.
Oh.
I think Kirby was the one.
I actually
He
played
brought that
Tekken 7
Was it a fighting
years
game?
ago. Yeah, it was like
Was it?
Street
Isn't
Fighter?
it like
It's like
Soul
Street-
Calibur?
yeah, it's like similar to.
Mm.
Well, I think it's still the side-scrolling type.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of those anime fighting games are a little weird though.
I mean,
just like in general.
yeah, it is kind of weird, but it's like the side to side, so it's not exactly like Soul Calibur because
I
Soul
know-
Calibur's like
Yeah, I know you
three-dimensional
like.
third
I know you
person.
like Soul Calibur because like you and your brother
Yeah.
played it, and then they added Geralt into it,
Geralt actually was a pretty good character.
and that
Hmm.
that was like the only thing that I knew. I looked at all the characters,
Yeah.
and that's like the only.
Yeah, I don't know
thing.
anything
But
about
Chug, you were talking about this with me the other day. Why are they adding? Okay, so I know there's a lot of Tekken fans out there, but like, why are they adding characters that like the majority of players don't really care about? Like,
Yeah,
I'm saying that like neglecting the fact that there are a lot of Tekken fans, but at the same time, it's like everyone's been wanting Waluigi.
yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Yeah, Waluigi. And, like,
Waluigi.
And they
Yeah,
keep
Waluigi.
they keep putting out the passes, and then people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy the pass because they're gonna add
Yeah.
some cool characters."
Nintendo hasn't been doing very well lately.
No, they
well, they had
haven't.
that whole situation with the Smash Bros. Community where they like shut down, I think, all the
Yeah.
tournaments or something like that.
Since Reggie left, they haven't made
Yeah.
very good decisions.
Yeah,
Wait, when was that?
I
A couple years ago.
I was sure that they were gonna show off the Switch Pro at E3, but I guess not.
Mm.
Is there a Switch Pro?
There's rumors that there are.
Huh.
Let's hope they release some big game with it though.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's the same games, then what's the point?
It might come out with Breath of the Wild 2.
See,
Which
that
is
was
which is
interesting.
another
that was
game.
Basically, the only thing I liked from the Nintendo one.
It was at the very end, so you had to watch the whole thing just to see it.
I just watched the trailer after.
How
Yeah.
long? Wait, the Switch has been out for
It was like
4 years?
2017.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, are we getting close to like that point where like a console's lifespan basically runs out, like 5 to 6 years?
Mm.
But
Well, if they're making a Switch Pro,
yeah,
then that means it's going to be
That's
the same
like PS4 and
console.
PS4 Pro.
yeah.
Yeah. Is there going to be a new
Probably a couple-
type of Switch?
Well, I don't know.
maybe?
Usually around like
Uh,
6 years is when they release one.
Yeah.
It'll probably have
Typically.
improved Joy-Cons, improved hardware, maybe improved
Yeah.
screen.
You know what Nintendo should do?
Huh.
They should make a Wii 2.
No,
Imagine.
that'd be weird.
Why?
Well, the
It was a weird medium.
It was a
I
weird
mean,
medium, but like
I
it
think
would-
Switch surpassed the amount of sales that the Wii had, but the Wii was huge.
the Wii was probably the best thing that Nintendo did.
It might be kind of outdated now, though, considering that we have Joy Cons now.
Nintendo had
Well, the-
handhelds though. There's tons of handhelds.
There are, but they don't have any consoles. I know Switch is a
They had the
console.
Wii U, which flopped, but
Yeah,
Wii was
but
weird.
if they made like something along the lines of a Wii, wouldn't you think that would be better?
you can use a Switch like a Wii.
I
know
don't
you.
know.
I know you can, but like solely a console.
Tethered.
It's an odd controller.
But I feel like at this point, like people enjoy being able to take it off. At this point, now if they made like a sole console, people would be upset about that.
Why? PS4 or PS5
I
and
know.
Xbox did that.
But now, like I feel like Nintendo's done this thing where they kind of mended their like portable and like set hardware
Oh,
into like
so,
a thing,
yeah.
like one thing now. So it's like
Mm.
I don't know if there's any reason to separate it.
makes sense. Makes sense.
But I mean, I guess more power wouldn't hurt. Like a Switch
Yeah.
that if you undock it, you can still play at 1080p.
Or Switch that doesn't go below 60 FPS
That too. Yeah.
on most games, which would be great because the Switch, most stuff played at 30 FPS on the Switch.
What's
But-
insane though is that the Switch is more powerful than the PS3 and Xbox 360.
in
it's
your
actually
hands
insane.
too. That's
What's that?
crazy.
But super tiny.
Yeah,
Wasn't there a thing? You know the PSP that they had for Sony wasn't
PS
there, like-
Vita.
PS Vita.
I used to.
Wasn't
Wait.
wasn't there one?
Never had a Vita.
No, I had the
Wasn't
PSP.
there one that kind of looked just like the Wii, where it had like handheld things with a ball on top?
You're thinking
That
of
was-
PS Move.
That was
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
That was that weird phase where like Xbox had the Connect.
They still use
Yeah.
those controllers.
Do you guys remember
Do
the
they?
Raft?
Yeah, for
The Raft
for-
game was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
only one that I ever
I
remember.
know. Yeah.
No, they still use the controllers for PSVR.
Mm.
Really?
The ball controllers, yeah.
It's a good way to reuse
There's
them.
apparently,
I don't think they're the same though, right?
They're exactly the same.
Really?
You could probably
Mhm.
just use them.
There's apparently going to be a
Hmm.
PS5 portable.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
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 I haven't heard
Huh?
about that.
I'm looking at it right now. There's like a YouTube video saying PlayStation 5 portable.
Is it rumored or
Like,
I know
It's YouTube videos,
Alienware
it
is
says
making
Sony
one.
2021.
Linus did a video on
Mm.
it.
new PlayStation portable coming alongside PS5.
Interesting.
I
Hmm.
don't know.
PS. Oh wait, no. That's,
I was saying a while ago there needs to be a Switch contender.
yeah,
right
I
now,
remember that.
Switch is the top.
Yeah.
There needs to be some sort of competition between
The PS Vita,
consoles.
that was really tempting for me to buy years ago,
Same.
but they had their proprietary SD cards that they charged like $70
That was
for a
so
couple
dumb.
gigabytes. It was ridiculous. And that just wasn't worth the extra price for me.
No.
with
That
the
and the
P-
lack of
with
games.
the PSP, I was able to just go to the store and get a regular SSD.
Dude, the PSP.
I love the PSP.
Remember, I had Spider-Man 3 on there.
Yeah, and we
And
watched it in the tent outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had like the I don't know what you call it, like a decal. No, that like those skins that you can put on phones.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
What do you call
Yeah,
those?
yeah.
The
Decal?
skin.
Decals.
Decal.
Yeah. The decal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like peeling on the edges, but
I just saw some decals for the PSP when I was looking at the PlayStation 5 port
Huh.
or whatever.
PSP was fun.
Which one did you have? You had the 2000, the 1000, or the 3000?
Oh, I forgot. I think
There's
I had
different
The,
editions. I had the 3.
I think I had the 2000.
I kind of miss the chunkiness of that.
Yeah, it felt
Yeah.
nice.
Like,
I mean, the
the thing-
buttons were kind of. They weren't that great. They were kind of
The
mushy.
thing I don't like about the Switch portable is that it feels really flimsy and plasticky,
Mhm.
and it almost feels like you're bending the Joy-Cons when you play it.
That's why people like that new Switch they came, the Switch Lite, that doesn't dock.
Yeah, but it still has Joy-Con drift,
Yeah.
even with the connected
you have to
Joy-Cons.
send the whole thing in just
What
to
is
get it
up with
fixed.
that?
Nintendo
What
just-
happens?
It was
Is
a
it
major
just-
oversight, and over time,
Does it
they
get
just start
loose?
drifting. It's something that has to do with the connections on the inside. You can fix it. You can have it fixed by sending it in, but if you have the Switch Lite, you wouldn't want to send the entire console in. You can't even use it.
Yeah. I mean, I know that like PS4 and Xbox controllers have they have like, I don't know if it's stick drift, but they have like this dead zone where like if you're not doing anything, it'll like move like just like slightly.
That's what my old PS4 controller had.
Yeah.
But you used it a lot.
I did, yeah. I have the PS5 controller.
The Switch, it could happen when you're not even using it. That's the thing. It just randomly happens.
And then we kind of fixed it with
Yeah, there was some method we did that
like
actually helped.
we pulled up like the underside of the thing, and we put some. What do we put in
Super
there?
glue.
Rubbing alcohol, maybe?
I think
don't
it
know.
was. Wow. Okay. Thanks.
I was waiting for you.
Super glue is the only solution for everything.
Pretty much.
Like your graphics card fan isn't moving, just put super glue on it.
Wait, moving, and then it's like perfectly.
And then
flows.
super glue your graphics card and your motherboard and everything together. So
You
Oh.
don't have thermal paste, just use super glue.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! In the GPU port, just like lace it with super glue and then
Oh
stick it in
man,
there.
the RAM
Yeah.
slots.
Oh no!
Right before you put your CPU in, you pour it all in the little holes.
And then inject some super glue into the
Liquid cooler.
liquid cooler. Yeah.
The fans.
Yes.
That's
I always thought
terrible.
it'd be pretty awesome to liquid cool a PC with G Fuel.
You probably could.
Well,
couldn't
the
you?
thing
could,
is,
yeah.
it's very powdery.
Yeah, but if you dissolve it enough,
like
it's not
heat
gonna.
Like
it
you
up and
boil
then
it?
and
Yeah.
cool it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I should boil it
How they
and see
use
if
water? They use like a milky, watery thing. Like it looks like white. They could dye the water, and then the water goes through. That's how like you ever see those like tubes.
Yeah,
Just put like G
like
Fuel
custom loop.
instead.
You know what I kind of want to do now that we're talking about G Fuel is like, so if I make homemade tea, I'll like heat up water and then I'll put the tea bags in there and then let them like soak or whatever.
Mhm.
And then I'll pour that into a bigger thing and then add water and lemon and sugar or whatever. But what I kind of want to do is I want to make like a big thing of G Fuel that I can just pour into my cup, like my cup anytime. But what I would have to do is probably just like do boil water and then dissolve like a bunch of G Fuel, however many servings, and then pour it into like a bigger tub, not tub, but like a, what do you call those?
Picture.
Yeah,
Picture,
pitcher.
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 Oh, I always called it picture. Like a
wait,
picture
really?
frame. Yeah.
pitcher.
Pitcher.
Pitcher. Oh,
Yeah.
Pitcher.
I'll pour it in a pitcher, then add a bunch of water, then just keep it in my mini fridge.
You know what you should do? You should make G Fuel ice cubes with it.
Ooh.
They do that
Well,
with coffee.
If you
Coffee,
if you
that's-
boil G Fuel, does it dissolve all the other stuff into it?
I would assume
I'm gonna
Wait,
try
the
it.
heat would help.
Do you know what G Fuel needs to make?
Hmm.
Is a protein G Fuel. Like
I'm surprised they haven't actually.
they have a
like-
coffee G Fuel, don't they?
They do, but it's
Like,
I heard it's
they
not
should
good.
make G Fuel that has energy and has protein. And it's like a chocolate flavor. You
Hmm.
do, like,
I don't think they
whatever.
want people using it at the gym though.
Mm-mm.
What people use G Fuel all the they promote it as
Yeah,
like,
he brought it at the gym one time and his heart was racing.
No. I added a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, your concoction.
I named it my concoction.
What else did you add?
Cocaine.
There was an energy thing that Caleb and I got that you kind of squirt into drinks from Walmart.
that?
Yeah, I put that in there, and then I also put creatine into it.
Oh man.
Hmm.
We started deadlifting or something, and
No,
his
we
heart
were
was
running.
racing. We were running.
We were running, and my
Yeah.
heart was like, boom, 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 like really
Oh
fast.
my
I felt like I was gonna explode, and so I just went out to the car and just sat in there.
You know, G Fuel like promotes gamers and like fitness influencers.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
it
I
actually?
take it to the
Yeah,
I
they
take it
do.
to the gym all the time. It's just
It's not just about.
it was a
gaming.
mix of everything.
Oh, okay.
That was the
I kind of
issue.
stopped doing that. There's this weird thing where like sometimes I have these weird like tics, but like if I bring it to the gym, then it becomes a pre-workout. And then when I drink it at home gaming, I'm like, this isn't G Fuel. This is like drinking pre-workout.
Yeah.
Like I
And
have to separate
It
them.
also is.
Different
It's
flavors.
not the most quenching of thirst drink
Yeah.
in
Makes
out
your-
there.
Kind of makes your mouth a little dry.
Yeah, it's
What's the
there's
powdery
a little
kinda-
bit of salt in it, I think.
Got like that tacky
And-
type thing.
And I like bringing water to the gym better because it doesn't quench your thirst fully.
Makes your-
Quench.
It's a weird word.
That was weird. We all
Quench.
chanted it. We should get a G Fuel flavor.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Be like
Keyword. It would be
Sure.
purple,
probably,
but not
yeah.
grape. Definitely
No.
not grape. Grape's nasty.
Yeah, that would be kind of.
Apparently, PewDiePie has a new flavor, which
Yeah,
I
you
really
said
want
it
to
was
try.
like- Wasn't it like some sort of lemon?
Japanese lemon.
Oh, and we're gonna be all over the place today because
Oh yeah.
we don't have a set game to talk about, so it's kind of just a a la carte
Well,
podcast.
what game do you guys want to talk? Like what?
How about-
section?
well,
we can talk about the
Battlefield,
I was
Bethesda
just
Far Cry
about to
6.
say.
And Age of Empires.
Why don't we talk about Battlefield since that's like kind of like the biggest title
Yeah.
for us right now?
We do have to say, JJ and I already pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
The sin.
It's
Nah.
sin.
I don't know.
It's in-
I'll probably pre-order. I might wait like when the beta comes out. I might play it, then I'll pre-order it. depending
Yeah,
on how
but
I
we're
feel
gonna
about
get
one of those
early
games
access to the
I've
beta
been waiting
too.
for years though.
it. Yeah,
Same.
It looks like it's gonna be a lot more like Battlefield 4, which was like my favorite. So
Mhm.
Yeah. It literally brought back all the stuff from 3 and 4 in the trailer that people would do, like jump out of the plane.
dude, when I
Snipe.
saw that, I got so excited.
Dude, the
And-
guy that literally did that move in Battlefield 3, he watched that and he on like live, and he got so happy because they put that in there.
It's awesome.
Hmm.
Does no one talk about Hardline anymore?
No, the game
No.
was crap.
I had Hardline.
I liked the campaign.
Cops versus robbers part of it.
Yeah, I just liked the campaign. That was pretty fun.
I didn't play the
bad-
campaign.
Yeah, I could see the campaign.
I actually
but
played it
I
for a
started.
little bit. And I
started the
enjoyed it.
campaign a little bit. It was pretty decent.
It's
The
very,
multiplayer was
like,
dead. It was mega
Yeah.
dead.
Oh yeah, by now.
I mean, even a couple years ago though.
Yeah,
I think
no.
I tried it and I couldn't even find a server.
Well, I
so
played it
many people
on
glitching the system.
PS4.
Yeah, I bet.
I think it was PS3,
Was it that old?
2015.
Huh. Yeah, I
that
might
must
not
have
have.
been PS4.
It must have been, yeah.
But did I have a PS4 then?
You might have rented it.
We
Yeah,
got
possibly.
PS4s the year after they came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might have rented it.
Hmm.
Sorry.
But yeah, no campaign in the new Battlefield.
Yeah.
And no battle royale.
But-
yeah. Did you watch the video that Jeff Riggs did?
where he said there might be similar mode or whatever.
There's a game mode called Hazard Zone, and what it is nobody really knows exactly, but there's going to probably be like multiple objectives to fight for, and you only get one life. Like you can get downed and
So
stuff.
basically a
So
battle
it's
royale.
kind of like a battle royale, but it's not like nothing's closing in on you.
Hmm.
You fight for
Hmm.
So
objectives.
it's gonna be super.
Oh, for objectives.
Yeah,
So like Battlefield Search and Destroy.
pretty much, but bigger.
I do want to say that
Interesting.
this isn't like completely off topic, but me and Brian played Cold War the other day, and we played the like off-brand Warzone battle royale. It's like remember that chemical one battle royale thing?
Yeah.
That was
Fire
actually
team,
fun.
right?
Yeah, fire team. It's fire team without the chemicals, so it's battle royale. It's last team alive or whatever.
Oh.
And it was so bad.
was it?
It was just like so terrible. I don't
Well,
know. There was just something about it.
The movement in Cold War doesn't fit with that type of thing.
No, it doesn't. It's more of a multiplayer thing.
Yeah.
But it was just like, oh my gosh. Like even Brian likes Cold War, and he was like, get me out.
Yeah. Have you tried
It's
that
weird.
that zombie mode?
Which one? Oh, the open world one?
The open world one.
No, I don't even know
I
how
didn't
that
know that
works.
It's
existed.
super fun, actually.
How does that even work?
I played it with Jaden, Nathaniel, and Brian, I think. How does
How
it
big
work?
is it?
It's pretty big. You can go. There's worlds. So you go to World 1, and you kill a bunch of zombies. You could pack your guns. You can upgrade them. the more you stay in a world, the more zombies come after you, and you could finish off waves and stuff, and you explore.
Oh, it's round based.
It's round based, but it's like you have to find, but eventually you'll clear out all the zombies in the world. Then you can go to the next one, but you can choose wherever you want to go, and it's like you keep going through, and you can upgrade yourself more and more and more, get more XP. It's pretty sick.
Sounds pretty cool.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's something new that they've added.
How
recently.
new though?
Well, I mean, past 5-6 months.
Oh.
Played it like beginning of the year, I think.
I haven't heard anything about the new Call of Duty though.
Oh,
Is it World War II?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's World War II Vanguard.
No one liked World War II though. Why are they doing another one?
Don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
so weird.
World at War 2. Because World at War was pretty fun.
I never played that one, so I don't
That
know.
was the
Wait.
first Call of Duty I ever played.
Oh no, but this is a different developer than made.
It's the same developer that did World
but not
War
the old
II.
World War.
Yeah.
World War.
Yeah.
It's actually
That was Treyarch.
Sledgehammer
Yeah, Sledgehammer.
that's doing it.
They should have made Advanced Warfare 2. Or
They should have.
because I actually
would've been
enjoyed
interesting,
Advanced
yeah.
Warfare.
Really? I thought you guys hated it.
No,
no,
that's
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite
I never
Warfare.
played
And
Infinite, so I can't
Advanced.
talk.
Like, I played Advanced and it was pretty good, but it
I liked Advanced a lot.
got pretty bad after a while.
What do you mean?
I don't know, just the makers. Like,
Well, we played Advanced Warfare. Like, it's more nostalgic for us because like we had like Call of Duty parties and we would play Advanced
Yeah.
Warfare
Mhm.
at them. So it's more nostalgia for
I was
us.
like grinding it out. It was like Ghost, but a little bit better.
I still see your eyes through Jay's mic frame. Just like. Oh.
But yeah, I think Battlefield's gonna take the cake this year.
I
Probably,
think,
yeah.
well, if it's World War II Vanguard, like
Yeah,
this is
and then
definitely going to
apparently
do really well.
Warzone's changing because of that too.
Well, Battlefield's
I don't know how that's
focusing
gonna be.
everything on the multiplayer.
Yeah.
They're not even doing single player stuff at all.
To be honest, I actually don't mind that because in the past I never really played the single player.
I never played
Well,
Fours.
the story. Wait, what?
I never played Fours
Oh,
campaign.
I
I
didn't
tried to
either.
get through it. I couldn't get through it.
I tried multiple times and it just wasn't interesting to me.
Mhm.
It's very mediocre.
But
Yeah.
the war stories in 1 and 5 were actually
I never
really
played
good.
fives. I played ones.
5s. I think were better than 1s.
Hmm.
I haven't played either.
They're really good.
5 was great though. Like I love 5 so much.
Sarcastic boy. I was actually saying this to Ben the other day. I said something like, if you actually enjoy your time in a game,
Mhm.
you don't actually consider the game bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
well, if you can neglect like the issues that it has.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you look at it at the standpoint of, let's say you have like 100 hours in the game
Mm-hmm.
and everybody hates it.
Mm-hmm.
You like
You
that
like-
game
yeah, it's good.
because you spent a lot of time in it.
Yeah.
Like
Criticize
we've seen people on Steam have like 1,300 hours in a game
Oh, yeah.
and then give it a dislike. Like,
Or better. Yeah.
are you kidding me? Why? Just because they messed up one thing?
Yeah, they change one thing that this diehard fan doesn't like, and they give the entire game a bad review.
Yeah.
It's so
and they most
dumb.
likely still play it
Yeah.
even afterwards.
Like you bought Battlefield 5 for Firestorm
Yeah.
and you don't like it because of that.
But
was
I
just
tried
not
the
good.
multiplayer and I didn't like it.
I mean, I actually don't think it was a bad game.
I don't
It
think
was just mediocre.
I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think
Compared-
it lived up to like 4 and 1.
Oh, definitely not.
Mm-mm.
No. But it wasn't interesting enough to keep me around.
Yeah. I don't
Pretty
know.
much.
Like I tried the multiplayer. Like even after Firestorm was.
hmm Well, I mean,
Like crap.
not just Battlefield, just any game in general. Just like
Yeah.
if you have a lot of hours and you actually enjoyed your time playing it, I don't really think it's a bad game to you.
No, of course not. I mean,
Like Destiny 2.
you
We're
played
not
that
going to
a
really get into
lot.
that, but like they've ruined the game.
Yeah.
But I got on the game the other day and I enjoyed my time.
Well,
Mhm.
have they ruined the game, or have they ruined it for the older players?
They ruined it for the older players.
So new players getting into it can just have as much fun, basically.
Yes and
They
no
might need to
because
pay more.
they got rid
Mm.
of the free stuff in the game. Pretty
I
much.
thought it was all free. Oh,
Wait, so there's nothing free now?
Okay, so the free content was the base campaign, Warmind and Osiris,
Mhm.
and everything else is paid. They scrapped the first 3 things, which was everything free.
And nothing is
So you can literally play.
Crusade.
You
or
can only
whatever.
play Crucible,
or Crucible.
Strikes,
Mm.
stuff like that.
oh. Well, on the
Huh.
topic of Destiny, Halo Infinite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna be free. The multiplayer is gonna be free.
That is actually a really good decision.
I like that.
Yeah.
the Halo multiplayer has been like notorious for like a lot of what we see today.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the multiplayer is so good.
Mhm.
And that was a game that I haven't been super excited about, but I've been watching from afar.
Mhm.
I was gonna buy a bunch of other games that are coming out, but I was like, I don't know if I'll get Halo. Then I saw that the multiplayer was free. I'm like, oh, that's even better because
Mhm.
we can all play this now.
Well, you two both have to get Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
Have to?
No, you don't have to.
I'm gonna get the Master Chief Collection, and
because
then
I want to play multiplayer with you guys.
well, yeah, I want to play through them, and then we can play 4 together.
Yeah. Because I have 4 left.
Maybe we can do a podcast on that.
I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
gonna get 5. I mean,
5?
maybe. Halo.
Oh,
And
I
5
probably
isn't
won't
on
play the
PC.
story.
Is it not? It's on Game
not
Pass. isn't it?
no, it's not. It's not on PC at all. It's Xbox exclusive still.
That's weird.
I might just watch a video on it.
I
then.
know. That's what
I mean,
was,
I've seen. I know what happens in the end.
5.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, Halo 4, 5, and Infinite are connected. They have because that was 343 Industries,
Mhm.
and then previously before that there was Bungie.
Wait, so there's. Yeah, but the story is continuous throughout the whole series.
They do continue, but the thing is, since a new developer kind of took it over, they kind of moved it their way.
Huh. But
That's
the
why
whole
that's why
thing is-
people didn't really like 4 and 5 that much because it was a little bit different.
Huh.
Like the Halo trilogy, which is 4, 5, and then it's Infinite. That's gonna be the Halo trilogy by 343.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Will they release those two on PC?
5?
Well, 5. Oh, of course they're doing Infinite, but
5 isn't. I don't know if 5 is going on PC, but
Hmm.
4 is in the Master Chief Collection, and Infinite's gonna be on Steam.
yeah. I'll probably get the Master Chief. I mean, it's on Game Pass, and I do have Game Pass.
Mhm.
If I can play multiplayer with you with that, then
You can play multiplayer from every single game.
Mm.
Wait, the Master Chief Collection is on Game Pass?
It is,
I already have Game Pass.
but I mean, if you want to own it, it's like 20 on Steam right now because of the.
I don't know
sale.
if I'll play all the other games though.
Halo.
Yeah,
Which one are you gonna play?
probably just play 4 with multiplayer. Because
I mean, it's up to
There's
you.
a lot
It's
of other
whatever you wanna
games.
do.
we're also playing through Sea of Thieves too, the new DLC.
I actually
Oh,
really
yeah.
enjoy that.
Well,
Yeah.
that stupid glitch. Why did that other
Well, yeah.
crew had to be there?
This
That
is,
wasn't their fault.
No. Well,
Yeah,
That was the
it
game's
was.
it
fault.
might have even happened with just the 4 of us.
Mm-mm.
Someone warned us on stream.
Oh, if you have other people online.
He said multiple
you?
crews. If you go
Oh.
into it, then it'll glitch the game.
Yeah, we
Mm.
weren't able to finish that one quest. But this is literally how Sea of Thieves should have been.
Oh yeah,
Like actual quests, not just
Mhm.
going to an island, getting a chest, and then bringing it back.
Well, okay. So the thing is, they had Tall Tales, but we never played them. It
No,
was similar to what this is.
but do you like go underwater into those caves
Never
and stuff?
underwater.
that was
but-
after the fact, though, wasn't it? Like they released that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Tall Tales Sam and I played, which was like the Shroudbreaker one. We had to explore a bunch of like caves, and then we finally found like this big room, and there was like this giant boss fight, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But it feels a lot more fleshed out now
Mm-hmm.
because Sea of Thieves was, of course, always based on Pirates of the Caribbean. They had the Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now that they're actually merged in a way, it feels a lot bigger.
It does, yeah.
And I love
They
the
can
world
go-
of Pirates of the Caribbean.
They can go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
I like now that you see what the Kraken looks like fully.
Yeah.
'Cause before they never had a full model of it. It was just the tentacles.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And there's underwater fighting sequences
Yeah.
with the trident.
yeah.
So cool.
it's
It's
pretty
actually
sick.
really good. Like if it came out like it is now, I think it would have like blown people away.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been
Yes.
like one of the top games for
Mhm.
sure.
People would have bought bought it outright as opposed to just the Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because I still have it on Game Pass.
Hmm.
I never bought it.
I think they did that on purpose because I don't know. I have a feeling that they knew that it wasn't like completely fleshed out. So they're like,
Yeah.
let's just put it on Game Pass.
I own it on Microsoft, and I'm so mad that I own it on Microsoft because I want
Yeah.
it on Steam, but I don't want to pay
Yeah.
$25 to get it on Steam.
Can't you add a game on Steam and then up like?
It's not the same. It
Wait,
doesn't. It doesn't.
It's not
count
in your Steam
hours.
library.
Oh.
It's an external game.
It's kind of like having a shortcut on your desktop.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
That's all it does.
Mm.
Did
You
you
just
guys
start it.
notice in E3, every Xbox thing said console exclusive.
And then it said Microsoft on
At the very bottom, it said Windows 10. Like at the very end, they were trying to make people buy the console
Wow.
thinking it's an exclusive.
That's so weird.
Yeah. There's really no reason to get one now. It's like almost everything is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Windows.
even your brother, he swapped to PC.
Yeah,
he was
sold
on
his
Xbox before.
I mean, that was partially because of the FOV and FPS
okay.
cap on like Warzone and stuff. But
Well, the new Xbox is an FPS cap of 120,
yeah,
but
Mm.
I don't think it goes that high.
you have to get like a special newer HDMI. I forget what it's called. Like a
HDMI 2.0.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume
But-
so.
I'm seeing right now on my screen because I have a list of the E3 games. This wasn't announced on E3, but Marvel Avengers. Did you guys see what happened the other day?
No.
The Black Panther thing?
No, there was like this. They did this update or something, I think, and all the players' IP addresses were visible.
What?
Oh,
So then they put out
my.
like a hot fix the next day.
That's terrible.
Ugh,
But that's like awful. That's actually terrible.
that's bad.
But I actually don't.
Well, there's
Yeah,
that
I don't
new
know about it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that too.
Oh,
that
was that
doesn't
announced?
look too bad actually.
That was announced during E3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
It was the what studio was that?
isn't that the same ones?
Square
that,
Enix,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
same ones that made the Spider-Man.
same ones that did Avengers.
Also,
The same studio that did Avengers.
oh
But
wait,
people are actually kind of hyped for this Guardians one, as opposed to the Avengers, which no one asked for and no
Well,
one
they
heard
they
about.
added characters that.
oh Chris Pratt is playing Star. I mean,
Wait,
I
was
would
he?
think so. I mean, oh wait, no.
This
My
is
bad.
I don't
not
think he
MCU
is.
based.
My bad.
I don't think he is.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't type in game.
It looks like a different person, so
Actually, I haven't.
they're all different characters or different voice actors.
Oh wait, I wanted to mention Game Pass, since there's a bunch of games going on Game Pass. Halo Infinite's gonna be free on Game Pass, like the campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Back 4 Blood's gonna be on Game Pass. Age of Empires 4 is gonna be on Game Pass.
Which I'm excited for that one.
What is it? Psychonauts 2 is gonna be on Game Pass too.
I never played the first Psychonauts, so
It looks
I
like
don't know.
Little Big Planet. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I was
saw that.
that's why I was
Hmm.
kind of interested in it. But there's a lot of stuff going on Game Pass.
Yeah.
This actually does really look good.
Game Pass is really appealing now.
It is. There's so much stuff on it.
Speaking of Windows stuff, Windows 11.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys know about
Got
that so
leaked.
far?
Nothing.
It wasn't leaked. Microsoft announced it.
Oh
now,
okay.
It was leaked a couple days prior.
but then they officially announced it.
That's really strange.
I don't know. You said something about it. Everything's like circular.
I saw a screenshot of it, and like the previously sharp corners are now rounded, but a lot of people are upset because they don't want to switch their OS already.
Hmm.
Because Windows 10 didn't come out too long ago.
I
Yeah,
don't even
it
know.
didn't.
Yeah, I don't even want to switch unless it's like really good.
I don't want to
but
have to buy another stupid activation key.
Well, it would probably be free
to
upgrade.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, Windows 10 already has so many issues when you update it. What's going to happen updating your entire operating system? Like, what kind
I
of issues
don't
will you
know.
run into?
They better be doing a good job of optimizing everything.
If I'm
making
going
it
to
good.
switch, I'm going to wait a while to see if there's a lot of bugs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because
Yeah.
I don't want anything getting messed up.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if there's a reason to switch. I mean, probably eventually, but at this point, it's like, why? I mean, why
Mhm.
would
Yeah,
you?
it feels like when Windows 7 went to Windows 8. Like
Yeah,
this
oh, I
weird.
forgot about Windows 8. It
they kind of buried that
Windows
one.
8
yeah.
was garbage.
was
But-
weird.
It was around for like a couple different devices, and then no one really switched to it, so they just went to 10, which they skipped
Mm.
9.
I don't know.
It was so odd.
Yeah.
That was weird.
They'll probably go from like Windows 11 to Windows 15. Just round it up.
Actually, Ricky, I want you to throw up a trailer of this. There's a game called Atomic Heart that looks really good. I've actually been like looking forward to this for a
Wow.
while.
Which one?
It's
was this?
it's like the Soviet type sci-fi alternate history type, or I think it's like alternate
yeah,
history.
this looks cool.
I think it tastes it's like kind of like BioShock steampunk almost.
Wait. Guess who's the composer?
Who is it?
Mick Gordon.
For what?
Atomic Heart.
Really?
What did he do?
Doom?
Doom.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
He's a pretty good composer.
That's sick.
Yeah.
He used in the Doom songs. He used like lawnmowers and chainsaws.
Did he
in
really?
his songs. Yeah.
Huh.
He was really a really good composer for that.
Unique. Yeah, this game looks, I mean, it looks amazing. You have like, it looks like you have some sort of like electrical power, almost like kind of like BioShock a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Wait, is that by the makers of BioShock?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's some like indie studio. I think.
I don't know if I've seen that actually. I gotta look up a picture.
It wasn't on E3.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was.
It was on the other one, the Summer Game Awards,
Oh, wait. When was that?
that was a
Official
thing.
It was a
I don't
couple
remember
weeks
that.
prior.
Gameplay trailer.
which was when Elden Ring was
was
shown
it
off.
Avatar?
Uh,
movie?
Which Elden Ring
Oh,
looks
Avatar
hot.
game? You mean?
Yeah, I just saw that.
I saw something about that.
The developers of this game are Mundfish.
What did
They also
do?
developed the VR game Soviet Luna Park, which was discontinued.
It kind of looks like Stalker.
It does, which I'm actually also going to buy that bundle too during the
Mm.
It's like
Steam sale.
It's like $10 or
Yeah,
something.
because
How many games?
it's like three.
3 games.
And then there's a fourth Stalker, which was is that E3?
E3, yeah, that was shown off.
And that game
E3.
looks really good too. You were saying that's probably going to compete with like in terms of graphics, compete with Metro.
Yes, I feel like it is. Yeah.
This Atomic
Um,
Heart game looks like the graphics look really good though.
I just
Yeah.
saw the trailer. It's really
Yeah.
What do you guys
looks
think
cool.
of Elden Ring?
I'm gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it too.
We're Dark Souls fans though.
Yeah,
Caleb never
Caleb
played-
over here is
Well,
like,
I still have to play it. I mean, I probably will get it eventually,
yeah.
just not right away. I mean, I kind of want to play Dark Souls first.
Well, the trailer, it also looks different because it's like it's gonna be open world. Like instead of it being linear open world,
You
kinda
ride a
like-
horse.
Yeah, you can ride around the map.
I'm trying to look at the trailer.
You can put the trailer up. Elden Ring, Ricky.
Yeah, Elden Ring is by
okay.
the person who made Dark Souls and the person who wrote was it Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
So they're kind of merging worlds or something.
So it's gonna be more story based.
I'm guessing
there is story in it. Yeah.
Dark Souls always has had a lot of lore, but I don't know a lot about
Most
it.
of the lore you have to look up separately because they don't
Mm.
really show most of it
It's
off.
mostly for the
Hmm.
gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you listen to the dialogue, you can get it, but it's always been kind of a backseat thing
Mm-hmm.
for the people who want it, and the gameplay has been in the forefront.
I've actually watched a lot of videos on Dark Souls lore. It's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
This looks awesome. What in the world?
Oh, you haven't seen the trailer?
No, I haven't.
This
The,
was also shown off at the Summer Game Awards too.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
It was like the final thing that they showed off.
I really missed having those game things,
Game Awards.
game conferences. Yeah,
Well, the Game Awards they have
Well,
every year.
Oh yeah, I mean,
At the
yeah,
end.
conferences. Yeah.
but last year we didn't really get them. I mean, if
Well,
there
they got
wasn't
that
E3,
Expo game, didn't we?
I don't know.
Devolverland.
Yeah, wasn't that somewhat of a E3 almost? Or
It was a way to show off their games.
Who?
Devolver Digital's.
Oh,
Oh,
that's Fall
yeah.
Guys, right?
It was like Fall Guys, Shadow Warrior 3, basically the games that they're publishers of.
Pretty cool.
It was pretty sick.
Which that was interesting, but I like just sitting there and watching the trailers of new games and hoping for that one game you're excited about.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like an event for something that we actually care about.
Yeah,
There's
pretty
always like
much.
events for like sports and stuff, but it's like something that we can actually look forward to.
What do you
Mhm.
guys think of Rainbow Six Extraction?
I haven't seen it actually.
Oh, really?
yeah.
It's all PvE. There's no PvP
Hmm.
in it.
In like
I don't
all
know.
honesty, I don't really know how that's gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know. Either.
Considering the Rainbow Six community,
super
it-
competitive,
it just seems kind of weird.
they're
Yeah.
super competitive. So
It's
it's
like-
a little different.
Yeah, I just don't know where that's gonna fit in because like our new players gonna play that if it has a Rainbow Six title, knowing that where that comes from. But then are the base players of Rainbow Six Siege gonna play that, knowing that they're super competitive and like want PvP?
What
Imagine-
does Rainbow Six even mean though? I mean,
Rainbow Six.
yeah,
Isn't that some sort of like team, like military team thing, or
it
something?
might be.
I really don't know.
Do you know, Ricky?
I've never
What
actually
exactly does
seen
Rainbow Six mean in terms of like characters you play as?
I've never seen gameplay of previous Rainbow Sixes.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
based
I've
on a
never
Tom
really-
Clancy book. I mean, it is Tom
It
Clancy,
might,
but
you know how they have like SEAL Team 6? It might be like Rainbow Six. Like that's just the name of their elite force.
Yeah, maybe.
Team Rainbow's
But it
name
seems like
comes
those
from
games are very
multinational-
diverse.
Yeah, multinational nature of the organization. So yeah, it's like the
Hmm.
team's name.
I mean, if you ever watched like the little cutscenes and stuff like that, it's like
Go for the operators.
yeah, well for the
Hmm.
operators and like when you first start the game, it's like oh okay Rainbow, you guys and stuff like that. So it's like
Hmm.
it's like
I
think
always
it's an
I always thought of
organization.
like those beginning cutscenes, kind of like not really that important.
I just skip them.
Yeah, it's just like it's all the same. They're like dun, 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 intense, boom, 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 shoot, 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 and then hide. And it's like I don't know.
don't
It's
like
the same thing every time.
when they try to bring story to a multiplayer game, because no one plays that for the story. They play it because they want to shoot other people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Unless it like has a direct impact on like the gameplay or like the map or something like that.
Mhm.
Like if
Yeah.
an event happens, like because I tried Fortnite a couple weeks ago just to try it, and like
Disgusting.
all this stuff was happening, and it was like because the map changed, and like it was like
Mhm.
kind of explaining why the map changed. And
I could
stuff.
see that. Like when Modern Warfare did stuff for Cold War, that was interesting
Yeah.
because people
You mean
were all
Warzone?
streaming it. Warzone did stuff for Cold War,
Yeah.
basically, where they changed stuff. But
They
when
changed the map.
when they introduced like a cutscene at the beginning of Warzone, it's kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
most people
Well, I
probably don't
s-
even
I
care.
s- skip
yeah,
it.
you couldn't skip it. The first time you watched it, you can't.
Yeah, you can't, yeah.
have to watch it for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why they do that, but
I mean, the latest one was because an operator. Those are annoying, but like one of them was because they changed the map, and there was like backstory on why they changed it or whatever.
I think Fortnite has a big advantage in that they can literally do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whereas Call of Duty is stuck in the whole military theme. So
Yeah.
they can't be as creative with that.
No, I mean it's also for a different audience
I mean,
usually.
you get the Mandalorian, Thanos, and Travis Scott in,
Yeah, I
in
was
Fortnite.
I
Like,
was
yeah.
playing it like last week, and they have Tomb Raider, that girl. I can't remember her name.
Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Lara Croft.
The Tomb Raider, yeah, Mandalorian.
Wait,
they
what
had,
is it?
Batman.
They had Star Wars stuff a
Yeah.
while ago,
Yeah.
and then what was it? Since I got Borderlands 3, since we got it, we got like a free Psycho skin. So there was literally
Hmm.
Borderlands Psychos in it too.
Right.
Which that's pretty cool, actually. That they have
Yeah.
such diverse
Yeah.
content there.
That's what I said to Casey, because I think Casey likes it a lot, and I was like, even though I may not prefer it, I mean, I think I could see like if you have friends to play with, you can probably mess around and it'd be a lot of fun. But like, even though I don't prefer it, it is kind of exciting, or I can see how it'd be exciting for like the community to have something where they like they're just consistently coming out with like stuff,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
evolving stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that. Going to the bathroom, Ricky.
Nice.
But
I kind of wish there was another game like that wasn't as
Cringy?
what's the word? I mean, yeah,
Wow.
cringy
Cringe.
as accepted in the little kid community.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like something for older people. I mean, little kids even play Call of Duty, but
yeah.
for a more mature audience, I guess I could say. I can't believe I said that in the same sentence as Call of Duty, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was
something-
it? There was a meme I saw where it was like, it was like Call of Duty community, what it thinks
I've
its
seen that.
community
Oh,
is,
yeah,
and what
what
it's
it
not,
actually
and it's
is.
like what it's think it is. It's like an adult, but it's actually like a kid. And it's like
Yeah.
Pokemon community, what it thinks it is. It's like little kids, but it's actually adults.
Yeah,
it's like
I've seen that.
swapped.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
funny. How about I mean, I don't know as much about this, and I know you guys would be more excited for it. But how about like what do you guys think of the Breath of the Wild 2? I mean, it was like a teaser, wasn't it?
It was a teaser, so it didn't get me more hyped for it, to
There
be
was
honest.
some gameplay,
Barely any.
but barely.
If I
yeah.
saw gameplay, I would be hyped, but I still feel like they're holding out. And so I'm not any more excited than I was before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they added that whole sky thing, which is much different. Like,
Oh, the Skyland or not
yeah, it's
Skyland,
gonna be mostly you're gonna be floating in the sky
Hmm.
most of the time.
but I could
See, I didn't watch a lot about it, so I didn't even know that.
I could
Mhm.
see having like some sort of like alternate.
Well, in the
It's very
trailer,
squeaky.
everything was being pulled up from the ground and moved to the sky,
Yeah.
and so
Hmm.
and then he was like skydiving almost, and he like went through the ground. Like,
Oh,
did you see that?
I don't
Where
remember
he
it.
kind of
I only saw the
morphed
trailer once.
through the ground from like under a rock and went through the rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see some like cool new gameplay mechanics, like adding that whole like
Mm-hmm.
sky thing, like maybe like flying around or something.
Maybe like maybe you might have like a floating base or a floating
Yeah.
hub area that you can go to and just
Mm.
chill.
but they're not gonna
or-
use the same map, right?
It's gonna be the same map, but a lot of people think that it's gonna be in the sky.
For Breath of the Wild,
Mm.
that's a game that I really didn't care about the story at all. Like, it
Mhm.
seemed like a side thing that they just threw in to
Mm.
explain the gameplay. So anything story that they show, I don't really care about. I just
the
really
thing
care
is,
about gameplay.
how are they gonna do the shrines in the
I don't know.
sky? Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the whole premise of Breath of the Wild is pretty much like get the 4 beasts and then you can go to the castle. But at the same time, you can go to like 120 different shrines around the place and complete puzzles.
Which in previous Zelda games they had dungeons. Those shrines are the dungeons basically. They're technically optional, but they're all fun and you get upgrades for doing them. So those are the dungeons of the game, along with the beasts, which are the big dungeons.
Wait, how wouldn't that work though?
Well, it'd be floating. Everything would be floating in the sky.
Yeah, the
And you
shrines,
already
you go
completed-
underground.
You technically already completed all the shrines in the previous game, so how would that even work?
I see.
You already got all the towers, which are like the Ubisoft towers where you get it and it reveals part of the map.
Because if it's the same world, that was my only concern.
Yeah,
If it's the same world,
I don't think it'll be the same. It'll probably be either a different part of Hyrule or it's going to completely change the map to be different.
yeah.
It has to.
I feel like it'd be cool if they did the ground and the air.
Yeah, well, if it was all air, that'd be really weird.
Yeah,
Plus,
true.
there's not going to be any. I would assume no rivers or anything.
I don't know.
Which
Nobody really
maybe.
knows.
That game has really good scenery, so I hope they have lakes and rivers and all that kind of stuff still there.
Well, there's clouds, so it's gonna be like many
Yeah,
all sorts
but
of.
I hope it's not one of those sky-based games completely.
Yeah.
Because when games have the water world and the earth world and then the sky world, the sky world was always my least favorite. I always liked the water ones if they weren't too difficult, but the sky ones were not very interesting.
That would be sick if they added underwater stuff.
That would be pretty cool.
Like you have like a rebreather or something, and you could just go under
Couldn't
the
do
water.
that
And,
before.
no.
You would drown pretty easily in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, you could swim,
Once you run out of stamina, you die.
but yeah, they really need to make the sky world interesting. But I don't know.
I don't know how they're gonna do the.
I mean, I haven't played the first one, but I would.
Do you want to borrow or switch and play through it?
I mean,
I played
can't-
it 3 times.
I mean, I can't now, but I would. Maybe after Red Dead.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe 4 times. I don't know.
Wow.
The game is so fun.
But
Yeah, there was times when I was playing it, I would take the Switch up in bed and just play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
but
What
if-
was that?
what?
Where did it come from?
Wait, what?
Something just shot onto the table.
From where?
I don't know.
I saw that.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was really odd.
What?
It looks like it came from behind Chug's head.
What in the world?
There's a demon in here.
There might be, actually. Someone's possessed.
Ricky's dump is in here with us.
Oh yeah. How about Starfield?
And
I still
don't
don't know
have
what to
anything.
feel about that.
Don't have
I
anything
have
to
no
say
clue.
about
I have
that,
nothing.
honestly.
Like I have no information.
It's coming out in, 3 months?
3 months.
July,
No,
August,
next year.
4 months. I thought it said November 21.
No, next year.
Oh,
Like not till like the end of next year.
2022?
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was this year. That's weird.
Mm-mm, no way.
I almost feel like this E3. I must be missing something. I don't really see that many games.
Oh, it is 2022. Okay.
There was the Outer Worlds 2, which
I've never
Eh.
even played those.
Outer Worlds is Fallout in space.
There was
Yeah, I mean, I've
Forza
seen
Horizon
stuff about it.
5, which they spent way
They
too
spent
much
like 30 minutes
time
on that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know why. Like the car wheel, when it goes over a stick, it breaks. Oh man, all this stuff. It's like, why do you have to tell us?
I
all
mean,
this
the world
information?
did look very good. It looked
did.
actually
Those games
amazing.
always look good usually.
But you don't have to dwell on it the entire time
No.
because that's a specific audience.
We made the car realistic.
Realistic.
Isn't that the whole
Wow.
point of a car game?
So weird. Let me see.
There were other
Anything
games we
else?
wanted them to dwell on.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Like, so annoying. Oh, there's a new WarioWare in the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
a
Interesting.
new WarioWare game
Like
coming for Switch.
Twisted.
Yeah,
Like
like, the old,
Twisted
that was on
Touch.
DS, right? Or Game Boy? That was on Game Boy.
Game Boy.
DS,
Which that was cool.
That was
because
awesome. I used to love
There
that.
were no other games like that as far as I
Yeah.
know.
That was like one of the.
The really thick cartridge with the gyroscope in it.
uh-huh.
That was cool.
Yeah, they're coming out with a new one. It's called WarioWare Get It Together,
Mm.
and then it's gonna. Ooh,
WarioWare switched.
that'd be funny, actually.
I should have called it something like that.
I think it's about time they make one. Honestly.
I know.
Yeah.
Mario Rabbids, Slime Rancher 2,
Well, actually, that didn't look that bad. I
Mario
never played the
Rabbids?
first one.
Yeah,
Mario
it does-
Rabbids?
No. I don't know about Rabbids, but
Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher.
Honestly, in my opinion, like I don't know what's up with the whole Mario and Rabbids thing. I never got into those.
I don't even know what Rabbids are. I mean, I know they're rabbits, but I mean, what are they?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, I thought they were from another franchise and they merged with Mario.
They
but
are.
no.
Yeah,
There's the Rabbids games.
Mhm.
I've actually had a couple of them.
There's
Huh.
Mario Golf. a new Mario Golf coming out, and Sam's like,
new
"Yeah,
one?
I'm gonna get it." I'm like,
Just
Sam
play
said
golf
that?
with your
"Why?"
friends.
Yeah, he's like, when all these Mario games coming out, I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get the
I didn't
Mario
know he was that
Rabbids,
into Mario.
Golf. He's probably just gonna buy them and never play them again. This is how it works.
Like I knew he was a Nintendo fan, but I didn't think he played Mario stuff.
There's a new Borderlands game coming out.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's about Tiny Tina. It's like a
Tiny Tina.
Oh,
separate
yeah.
game.
Hmm.
It's called Wonderlands.
Mm.
Hmm.
which looks
Vonda.
cool.
What's this?
What are we at for time, Ricky?
Borderlands
Come on,
movie?
an hour.
Oh, okay.
A new Plague Tale.
Oh
Looks
yeah,
cool.
I saw that.
I'm trying to think. Far Cry 6.
I'll wait to see the reviews on that one before I get it.
Like I liked Plague Tale, but at the same time, I'm like,
Well, the
If
thing is,
they improve our gripes from the first one, it might be a good game.
yeah. I don't know. I guess I just wasn't like completely invested
well, the
in the
boss
characters.
fights sucked.
Well, there was
Yeah.
some sequences that were really well done, really
Yeah.
intense. The music just blended together with the gameplay
Mm-hmm.
and the graphics too. And at certain points, there were a lot of good parts about it, but
Yeah.
the bad outshined the good in the end.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think like in general, I just kind of like. It's not that it was like a slog for me, but it was just like I'm not sure if I'm like totally convinced on just like playing another one.
Yeah,
We'll see. I mean, we'll
I'll
see.
have to see reviews on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else.
There is Far Cry 6, but that was released before.
Yeah.
E3?
No.
What?
Wait,
Wait,
what?
yes, it was.
There's
it was.
gameplay released before.
I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, Tiny Tina. What in the world?
You know what's
Tiny
annoying
Tina
about
Wonderlands,
the Starfield
yeah.
thing is that they're not going to even do anything with Elder Scrolls until they release Starfield. So Starfield's coming out next year,
What?
end of the year, and then probably like a year or two after that will be the next Elder Scrolls.
Hasn't there been
Man.
like an Elder Scrolls that's like been out for like 6
Online.
years or
Oh,
something?
more than
Online.
that. Oh, there's online.
There's
which
online,
it's
which
not that
is
great.
different, but Skyrim came out in 2010,
11.
11.
Yeah. So it's been over 10 years since the last Elder Scrolls single player game.
Oh, and then Super Monkey Ball.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's going to Steam, which I was actually found out like
Is that-
literally
I
like
might
an
get
hour
that.
ago.
The first Nintendo game on Steam.
No idea.
Mm.
it might be.
They're remastering the 3 Super Monkey Ball games they have. So
Do
Touched
they
is
do they
gonna
have
be on
one
there.
for mobile yet? Cause I'd be surprised if they didn't have a Super Monkey Ball for mobile.
I'm not sure. They
That
have
would
a
work
Mario
really
game
well,
for
actually.
mobile. They have Mario Run, and then also Mario Kart mobile. They
Really?
have a bunch of Mario games on mobile. Yeah.
I played Mario Run, but I've never played Mario Kart.
Yeah, I tried it a while ago. It's like kind of races for you.
What?
I don't know. It's
That's
weird.
weird.
Like you race, but it helps you. It's like auto assist or something. You played it?
No, I was just about to say auto assist.
Huh.
That's weird.
But yeah, with Super Monkey Ball, I'm actually really excited for.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of good games, mostly in the Xbox one that were released, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the other ones there's like one or two per conference that were interesting.
Yeah.
The what was it? Bandai Namco? I don't think there were any that I was interested in. It was all anime ones.
Yeah, we don't really.
Which I mean, if you're into
The
anime stuff, it doesn't
Capcom
matter. but-
One. The Capcom one
What was that?
so bad.
Oh, wasn't
Literally,
it just one game?
It was one game, and it was the new Dark Pictures anthology.
Oh, I remember that.
And I was like, I was
watching-
really excited for watching it.
Yeah.
And they dwelled on this game for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And
And then they
telling
didn't
all
talk
these
about
things.
anything else, right?
Yeah. And then it was like the super cringe lady who was like,
Oh,
did
yeah.
you enjoy that? I'm like,
Yeah, you said like 10 times during the whole E3, you hate when they bring these professional people in
yeah.
to talk about games that they
Yeah.
probably will never even play.
Exactly.
She seemed. Well, I mean, no hate to her, but she just,
seemed like they just slipped her some money and she
Yeah.
said it.
That's. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
necessarily think it's her fault, but it's just like why? Like, why not get someone that you can tell that they're like genuine?
They should have got
Yeah.
streamers or something up there.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, but
they-
even then, they're paid to say it, and so it's like,
But at least you know that
Yeah.
they'll probably play something, maybe that or something similar to it. Like you know
Yeah.
that they're.
They had like the after show kind of thing, and they would pull streamers in. And I actually liked hearing some of the streamers' opinions about it because they were more genuine.
Mhm.
And they would say, "Well, I wasn't interested in this, but this game looked interesting," and
Yeah.
they discussed it with other streamers, and it sounded more genuine.
Yeah.
instead of it being like, you have a script, follow the
Yeah.
script.
I mean, even
You
if it
don't
was
go off the
scripted, though,
script.
those streamers are used to playing games, and it would sound more genuine from them.
True.
Yeah.
The Dying Light one that was way before E3. That was weird.
I don't know
I
if I
literally
remember
watched
that.
the trailer and then just stopped
It was
watching entirely.
Gameplay mixed in with like a developer interview, but it was in world, so they had like a green screen behind them. And they were
keep
sitting in
coming
the
out-
Dying Light world, just like, oh, and so what's next in Dying Light? And the developer would like explain it.
What is
and
it? They
stuff.
keep
What?
coming out with, "Are you dying to know more?" And then they give more information on it. And I'm like, stop, just stop, please. It's so
I mean,
annoying.
a lot of these games were released or announced years ago, and because of COVID, they were delayed.
yeah.
I almost feel like I kind of almost knew everything that was going to come out. I'm not sure I really was surprised by anything necessarily.
I was
don't
very
think so.
surprised about Elden Ring coming out, or like the.
I mean, it's
trailer.
about time. People were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's actually real," because they announced
Yeah.
it 3 years ago, maybe
something like that. Yeah,
a while ago.
but it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I'd say it was a pretty decent E3.
Yeah, it was good.
It was.
And I mean, I think that's pretty much it, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we don't need to drag it on too long.
All
But
right.
he's like dying to leave.
All right. Thanks everyone for listening, and we'll see you in the next podcast.